What you guys got another video on the top 5 best free screen recording software for 2025. ActivePresenter free edition is unlimited trial time, no watermark and no adware. It's 100% free for non-commercial use, and if you want to check their website, I will leave a link in the video description. It's going to be great for tutorials, education, and even hobbyists or even teachers. So if you're looking for screen capture software that will capture the screen that you're looking at so you can show someone exactly what you're talking about, then this software might be for you. You can use light or dark theme. Once you get inside the software, we can now click on record the screen, and this is the actual application right here. You can either capture full screen or you can use a custom resolution right here. You can even lock the application into that position. You can capture your webcam, you can capture your audio, and you can control the volume right here. Once you hit the record button, it's going to give you a countdown and it's going to basically capture the screen. So whatever you're doing on your screen here, it will start to capture it. Once you've finished your recording, you can hit the stop button, and what this will do is it will create the video capture that you've just captured on the screen. And once we hit stop, it's going to put it into the editor program. This is feature packed. You can export the file or you can edit it right here inside their editing software. Remember, this is for non-commercial use. Next, we're taking a look at Screenify from iMobi. Let's have a look at this actual application. It's showing you the shortcuts that you can use to navigate around the program. So I'm going to quickly just push yes here, and we can move on to the next screen. This is going to allow you the system settings where you can configure it to your needs. And it's a very simple user interface: record audio, record camera, record lock window, or record screen. And you can see it right there. It's very simple. Just click on the record screen and it will start putting the marching ants around the back of the screen here, and it will start recording it. You can see the size of the screen. You can either do a regional, which means you can put a custom size, or you can record the full screen. You don't have to record the audio if you don't want to. You can turn those off, and you can see there's no watermark here. So let's click record here and it will start to record the screen. So once I push confirm here, and basically the counter will come up and it will start to record the screen. As you can see, there's a little bar down the bottom here, and this will show the countdown of the timer, so how long you're recording for. There's a pause, and there's some actual icons here which you can toggle on and off, and you can actually draw on the screen as well, which is quite useful. You can hide it if you wish, and you can make it smaller, but it is quite powerful. Next, we're going to move on to ShareX, which is what I'm using to record this video. So let's go ahead and get this installed. This is free open source software, and this is the actual application I'm using to record this screen. This program is packed with features. As you can see, I'm only going to be covering the screen recorder right here. So you can click on this right here and you can change the screen recording FPS to whatever you like. I'm going to put this on 60 and we'll try the GIF FPS to 30. Once we've done this, you can change some of these settings right here. Record using lossless encoding and then apply the user encoding. You can download the FFmpeg file here from the internet and put it into here, and you can also change the video source and the audio source. Audio encoder is set to MP3, quality is set to 4. You can install the recording driver here. Let's go ahead and do that. This is the recorder device driver that is needed, so you can configure it to whatever you like. Click finish, and now you can configure the video source and the audio source to whatever you like. Here we have the video encoder set to H.264. And what we're going to do is start to record the screen. There's loads more settings inside here. I'm just going to quickly hit record screen recording right here. Click on this one. And now use your mouse to navigate to the size of the screen that you want to record, whether it's full screen or just the little box that you're looking at right here. Once you click record the full screen, it's going to record the full screen for us. So any movements on your screen, it's going to capture those, and then you can stop it and it will make that into a video file of your choice on your settings that you set up in the panel. Now, I must say that the recording quality on this is pretty good. So let's click no here, and we can now see what the finished article is. The larger the file will take longer to quickly render and make the video file playable. So once it's finished rendering, you can now play the file, and as you can see, it's pretty decent. So that is ShareX, and it's a pretty good option for people that want to capture the screen, and it's free. Next is FreeCam. FreeCam tool is for creating screencasts. There's no watermark, there's no time limits, and you can upload them to YouTube. You have to give them your email address and you will be able to then download FreeCam. So let's go ahead and get this installed. This is another free, easy to use program for capturing the screen. So let's go ahead and click install. And once this is done, we can launch the program. As you can see right here, the user interface is super simple for people that don't want any sort of complex capturing software. Once you've finished your recording, you can then put this into any sort of video editing software of your choice to video edit that video. So you can see you can change the resolution here. I'm going to go 1920 by 1080 right here, and it will capture the full screen. So let's go ahead and do that. It will also capture all the audio if you wish. So I'm just going to quickly click on the record button, and I'm going to leave the microphone muted here because I'm recording the screen as we speak. So let's click on start new screen recording, and don't worry, you won't see the little marching ants around the outside. That will disappear, and it'll give you a countdown, and it's now going to start to capture the screen. So let's go ahead and quickly just make a couple of little movements here so you can get a good idea, but the quality on this is pretty good as well. So let's quickly stop the screen recording right here so you can see. And remember guys, if you want to see any full in-depth videos on any of this software, then let me know in the comments section down below. But here we have our recording. It's a quite nice, easy recording software. And you can see up the very top, you can create a new recording. You can edit this. You can save it as a video, or you can upload it to YouTube. So it's simple and easy to use, and it's 100% free, which is nice because nowadays there's software out there that costs quite a bit of money to actually capture the screen. So there is some still good options out there which are free, and this is one of them. Now, of course, I've left OBS to the last because OBS has been around for a very long time. This is open broadcaster software. This is open source software. It's pretty good and it's been around for a very long time. And this will also give you lots of customization where if you're a streamer or you just want to capture the screen, you can do that with OBS Studio. It's really, really good. You've got good audio quality on this particular software as well. The software settings is pretty in-depth. You can go in here and make loads of different settings changes inside the settings panel, as you can see. I'm not going to go too much into the settings here. If you want to see videos on any of this stuff, then let me know down in the comments. I'm just showing you the software and giving you options to capture the screen. Sources, you would obviously put display capture, and this will then capture the desktop. Unfortunately, I'm using this right now, so it's going to give us a black screen, but you get the general idea. Let me know in the comments section whether you've got any other favorites that you like to use to capture the screen, and I'll be happy to take a look at those. So that is OBS Studio. It's 100% free. There's no time limit. There's no watermarks. There's none of that stuff. Let's take a look at ScreenPal. There's another option for you. This one captures and creates and share the easy way with ScreenPal. I think these used to be called Screenomatic, but they're a different branded name now, so maybe they're owned by someone else. But again, we're going to download it and get it installed. No account is needed to use this software. It works on Windows, Mac, Chrome OS and Android, and this is the software right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on record here. This will create a new recording, and what it's going to do is load up the Marching Ants window right here, and you can see the size right here, and we can set this to active window or 1080p or full screen. Now there is a time limit of 15 minutes on this recording, which is plenty for most people that are just trying to record the desktop for showing something. But if you do need to record for longer periods, you will need to buy a license. But the free version does give you 15 minutes, and you can also do narration with your voice on the microphone, and you can put your webcam up there as well. Once the countdown timer comes, you will see the screen right here. And again, you can just go ahead and start to do whatever you want to do on the screen, what you want to record. And you can even draw on the screen with this particular software as well. So if you need to underline something or write something on the screen to show someone something, this software will do all of that for you, which I think is pretty cool. And you can even put text up here as well. So a pretty cool little feature. You can clear the screen like so, and it will continue to record, and it will record all of those drawings that you put on the screen as well. So if you're having some sort of seminar and you're showing someone something, this might be ideal for you. And that's pretty much it. That is. And once you click on the ScreenPal down here, you can open it back up and it will show you the recorded video right here. And again, from here, you can add it to a storyboard. You can take screenshots here and you can add images in there as well. So pretty nice little screen capturing software. Quality is pretty good as well, as you'd expect. And again, if you're recording audio, you can change some of the settings right here. You can add music in as well if you wanted to, and captions if you wanted to do that. Remember, check their website for more information about all of this software to make sure it meets your requirements, and check their terms of service, and you should be pretty much good to go. There's no real ads or pop-ups like you get nagging adverts on there. I think these are probably the best options that I found. Remember, you also have the Snipping Tool inside Windows 11, which does take snapshots and also records the screen as well. It is also free and it is built into Windows, but it is pretty limited. But again, it's okay in a pinch. If you want to use something quickly to capture the screen, you can use the Snipping Tool. And again, like I said, if you want to see videos on any of this software, let me know in the comments section down below and I'll make a dedicated video showing you how to use them. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members who join my YouTube members group. I really do appreciate the support. Have a lovely weekend and I shall catch you in the next video, or I'll see you on the Discord server for chat. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.